I want to talk about
being single.
Unhealthy to kind of invest so much of yourself into just one person.
The story of how me and you met. Me and you have never really talked about it.
I've hurt a lot of people that have hurt me.
You know what they say, hurt people hurt people.
I'm not scared of you. I was like, why not?
This is either gonna go one or two ways. Either we're not gonna vibe at all and we're just not gonna mess with each other, or we're gonna be really good friends. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead, Dia, take a drink. Sorry, we've got one of the assistants on set. They just want a drink. You know, these assistants,
Hey, not that one. That's mine.
That one's mine. You can have it.
You can take it.
Yeah, you can have it. It's okay.
Of course.
All right, drive safe.
Bye-bye. Welcome to another episode, guys. Bro Code. Today we have a very special guest.
Super special guest.
A guest that
You've never seen him before.
You've never seen him before, at least on this set. So today we're kind of ripping off that Band-Aid, and we've got lots of interesting and cool things to talk about. And I think today's gonna be a good episode.
I think it's gonna be splendid.
There's some very, very, very hot questions I think all of us might have for this guest. Mm-hmm. So I mean, they don't really need much further introduction than Lev Cameron himself. Everyone welcome Lev to the set, everyone.
Wow!
Sup, bitches? Wait, can I curse?
Oh yeah, of course.
Awesome.
Of course.
Bitches.
So Lev actually just got here 10 minutes ago. How was your drive down here?
Bro, it kept adding time.
Yeah,
That's how California works.
I gotta say, I hate to air Brian out, but so I was in charge of telling Lev what time to come here today, and
which you did literally last night.
Yeah. So he asked me last night. He's like, "What time are we shooting an episode tomorrow?" And I told him I was like, I think 10 or 11. And so
No.
What did I say?
You just randomly said, "Yo, by the way, we're shooting an episode tomorrow, 10 or 11."
Yeah. Okay. So I said that, right? And then I told him, I think I told you to be here by 11 this morning or last night, something along those lines.
11.
And right before Lev got here, Brian walks right through the door, didn't even say hi to me. He goes, "What's Lev's ETA?" And I was like, I told him to be here by 11, so I think he said he'll be here 11:11. He was like, "Well, you know what? Maybe Lev's not cut out to be this." And I was like, "Bro, what?" I was like, "That's my fault, not his fault. I told him to come
Brian,
at the time."
Maybe you're not cut out to be a filmer. You know what?
You know what? All these cameras, and maybe you're just
all these cameras. You're gonna get replaced by AI either way in a couple years.
Yeah, he's just mad because he knows his job's gonna be taken. Lev, I wanna ask you one question, really quick. I wanna kind of kick everything off. Kind of the story of how me and you met.
Okay.
Because it's a very interesting thing, and we and you have never really talked about it.
Okay. I was there. We met him together.
Yeah. So where did we meet the very first time?
In Piper's front yard. Jordan walked you through the gate.
Yes.
Oh yeah. It was like.
No wait, I waited in the car, bro. You went first, and then I came in and met you.
I remember so many times.
Because he was Jordan was one at a time.
Oh yeah, he was like, I remember Cole was getting out of the car, and Jordan was like, "Nah, bro, one at a time." And I was like, oh shit. Okay. I was like, oh shit.
Moment.
I was like, okay.
Bro, I remember so many times where it's I was just upstairs, and you were just like, "Hey, can I talk to Lev,
bro?" I wanted to meet you so bad, bro.
There was one time when I was in LA and I came to the house to get something, and I wasn't allowed to come in or be on vicinity or property premises because you were there. And then I think Cole was like, "Well, can I go say hi to him?" And then he was like, "They're like, you could try."
Bro, I remember that day. That's what I'm talking about.
Bro, I was like, wait, could I say hi to Lev? I want to just say what's up.
Wait, did you truly not want to meet Gavin at all?
No.
I mean, it makes sense when you really think about it. It makes sense.
Yeah, it made
and at the time, I just know now that it's part of it, because we weren't. I think the fact that I didn't meet you didn't allow the fact for me to know why you were for example posting all this stuff, and I think me not wanting to meet you a little bit influenced you to do it more, just to kind of do it.
No, yeah.
Obviously. So, and then that came back to me, and I was like, okay, I don't want to meet him more. But then I was like, man, I'm gonna just stop. What am I doing? I'm acting like a little kid. I don't want to do that. I'm not scared of you. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then, like, I was like, why not?
Hold the mic a little closer to your face, kind of
Yeah.
more in front of you. There you go.
Yeah. That's the guy who said I wasn't cut out for the job. Tell me how to do the job again.
So
3 strikes, you're out.
so
I'm
I
kidding.
Last warning, Lo.
So that's a good point. I was always saying that too. I was like, honestly, I don't blame him for not wanting to meet me, but I don't get it. But I do get it at the same time because
Sure.
it always
Yeah,
made
yeah,
it
yeah.
always made sense to me. But like when I thought about it for a long time and tried to look at it logically, it never made sense to me. But I'm so glad that like we're friends now,
Right?
because like if we weren't friends, I feel like life for both of us would be so different right now.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Because like we've done some fun ass shit
At
together.
least,
Yeah.
at least, like at the end of everything, like back, like when we were doing YouTube and stuff like that. Well, at least me. At least we did like.
Is that like
end
a
up
sneak
meeting?
diss? At least me.
No. At least me. I don't do YouTube. You're the one that does YouTube.
Well,
no,
he hasn't
yeah.
done it though.
No. Like you're still doing YouTube. Like,
Yeah, no, yeah, of course,
I
of
wouldn't
course, of
say
course.
quitting YouTube is a good thing. Like I feel
You'll be back on the
sorry
platform
for,
when
for
it's
my,
necessary.
yeah, for everybody waiting for content and stuff like that. But
Do you ever want to go back to it?
honestly, yeah. Like
Really?
I have a lot of times where I'm like at home or just like in the car and I'm like thinking to myself, like I'm like, damn, like I wish I could just like sit down and just like talk and like obviously be myself, which I never
then
really was.
Why don't you
too
just
much.
pick up a camera and do it?
Would it be
People
like
will
a,
listen to you talk. You have people listening to you talk.
Would it be like a different style of content?
I think it'd be similar to some of my TikToks. Like just like because not some of my TikToks really, just like I'd be like I would
Like
like
more-
I am in my
Transparent.
TikTok. Yeah.
Like more yourself?
Yeah. Instead of just like a challenge $10,000 video.
Yeah, well, YouTube's interesting because me and him come from like quite literally the same exact YouTube space and
Right.
you know genre of YouTube videos. So I completely get like why.
I came from family channels that were fake.
Really?
Well, I mean everything on you. I think
No.
everyone gets older and starts to realize everything on YouTube
Yeah.
is fake.
No,
Yeah,
we would
It's an
yeah.
entertainment business.
Where I came from, we would fake being a family, and we were all teenagers.
Wait, what?
You were in one of the videos, actually.
A family channel?
Do you remember Rock Squad? Those videos?
Oh
where
yeah. That's
No.
a family channel?
They would pretend that we were a family and make it like a fake family channel. Yeah,
I
that was.
didn't know that. I was just
I didn't know that
there.
either. I
don't
think we
know,
were just
guess.
participating.
Yeah. That's crazy. Dang.
Not all of them. You were in the
Damn. Yeah,
runway
that's-
ones. And
that's
you were rating
interesting.
our outfits, but he was in one specifically that Jensen, Eliana, Gigi, and they were all like, there was parents, and then there was kids, and then you were like an exchange student, I think. I don't know.
Oh, like a school one.
No, it wasn't a school. You were coming to a family.
I'm an exchange student, but it's not in a school.
You were coming to
No.
the family that takes care of you while you're the exchange student.
Okay, sure. All right.
But yeah,
You don't have to say names or name specifics, but I'm curious. What was like the not the worst video you've ever filmed, but what was like a YouTube video, a certain video you remember filming, and you're like, I would never do that again. Because I know, for me, there's a lot that I can name that I've done on my channel and on other channels.
Yeah. There's one that comes to mind like kind of right away, and there's probably like I don't know. It's just that one is just left like a thing on me where I was like, damn, like I really hated that.
Yeah.
It was a video where my ex and I were doing a date underwater, and I don't know, I think I don't know, but the pool was very cold, very extremely cold, ice cold, and I mean, my ex also has like she's allergic to cold and everything. We went underwater and we were supposed to do the date, and it was genuinely so freezing. And then we couldn't stop to do the video because, the producers and directors were wanting to film content, right?
Yeah. Honestly, I was like, my face lit up when you said that because I was literally gonna think of the exact same. Remember the underwater date video we
Dude,
did?
yeah, I
Remember
was
how
the
cold the water?
freaking
He was the
butler, bro.
underwater waitress.
I was
Yeah.
trying so hard not to do it, bro. It was terrible.
There's actually there's been lots of YouTube videos. I mean, you've done some pretty some humiliation rituals as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, I was always like the guinea pig because I would never.
Bro, we're really like the brain rot. Like actually, like we're gonna like people have
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
yeah, it's crazy because people will say this. Here's the thing, and I'm gonna address Cameron for this. People will always say this, but they'll never say this. They'll always be like, "Oh, I've been crushing on you." Pineapple hair slams wall. Piper, do you remember our song? They'll always talk about that, but they'll never talk about how they ate it up when they were kids.
And they
were the
watched it.
enablers.
Oh,
They
God.
watched it and they loved it. But now we grow up and then you look back at it and you choose to like torture me for making your childhood great. So I don't appreciate that.
I think I realized my situation was like really childish when they replaced us all with children.
Huh?
They
Oh, yeah.
like no, they took out the YouTube channel I came from. That
Wait,
sounded
the
so
Rock
wrong.
Squad?
Yeah, they took us all. They took all the teenagers out of it and replaced them with literal children, and then we're gonna watch them all grow up. So they basically did,
No Diddy.
and it's like that's fine. I'd rather you guys do it than I do it because
But what's this? What are we talking about?
Do all these kids have work permits?
no comment.
I think we've all had like some pretty
Yeah.
gnarly experiences in the industry. But music.
Yeah, it is what it is.
My worst
I think
experiences
it's
were
been
at
that.
like the fashion shows, bro. Like being backstage at the fashion shows, getting yelled at.
Dude,
Oh
y'all
my
ever
gosh,
you ever been to
bro,
like
that's so annoying.
You've been to fashion shows, right? Why are you smiling like that? Do you know something I don't?
He's like, I dabble.
Okay, but what I was gonna say is, I don't know if you've ever been to like any of these fashion shows. But
No, I have.
We've been to like a bunch of them, and backstage it's like
It's like you're
war
worthless.
zone.
You're a piece of
Why?
trash.
You are like
backstage,
literally a
bro.
piece
Why?
of trash dude.
Oh, really?
Dude, backstage
Yes.
at these modeling events, like
Bro.
it's literally like you look ugly, you look terrible.
Oh,
take
to
that
the-
off,
to
like
the girls.
To the girls, like they just get
Oh.
treated
Or
so
the
terribly.
models.
Yeah, they get treated so bad.
They're-
And like,
it's
if
so
you're in the way
competitive.
at all, if you like, you literally don't know where you
Oh
can
my God.
sit.
Literally,
you don't know
this
where
happened-
To stand, bro. Like people come in, they yell at you. They're like, "Get out of our way!"
It's
and they
so
treat you
competitive.
terribly, bro.
That's what happened to me. So I was in
Yeah,
New York,
I
and
was,
we're
I was just like smiling because it's just the only time I've ever done it. It was just hella awkward because they just put me in the room with all the models of them changing,
Oh,
and then
Bro.
Yeah, they do that,
Be,
bro.
like,
What
they'd be
fashion-
putting us in the changing
and
area
then
too,
I
and
was
then it's
just
like,
standing like I was just in my phone the whole time. Like I
yeah,
didn't
bro.
really know what
It's so
to
it's
do.
uncomfortable, bro.
Yeah, one
What?
time I was backstage and I was just trying to walk
Yeah.
to the
You put
bathroom.
the artist with the model.
I was trying to walk like 5 feet to the bathroom, and there's like a line of little girls about to go walk the runway, and like their managers or moms are like freaking out, and I just like.
By the way, the models were over 18. Like,
yeah, let's specify
Because you
that.
said little girls, like
Yeah.
I just wanted to say.
Oh yeah.
That
So
wasn't
like
my show.
Well, when I say that, I mean like there was just a bunch of like young people and just getting treated terribly. And I remember I walked through and kind of had to like step over some of their equipment, and one of the moms grabbed me, or one of the show managers that grabbed my shoulders,
physically.
physically
What?
grabbed my
Physically.
shoulders, placed me, and was like, "Walk on this side." I said, "Don't tell me where to walk. I'm performing at your show. Do not touch
Yeah,
me."
bro.
I said,
Yeah,
"Don't touch me.
exactly.
Don't
Exactly.
ever do that again." That was the
Crazy work,
craziest
bro.
experience I've had, and that was the last
Bro,
one we did.
oh my gosh. Oh, I wish I was with you when that happened, bro.
Let's get back on track to important things. Let's talk
Let's
about
do
you.
that.
What have you been up to lately? What do you do nowadays? What do you?
Genuinely, just like after I stopped doing YouTube and like stuff like that, I've transitioned to, still transitioning. I've been trying to do it to music, all that stuff.
You know, do you know when like the next song's coming out?
I am really bad with my release dates, and I'm really bad with like I kind of push a lot of stuff because I don't know, it just doesn't get finished, or like I don't like it and I want to redo it.
so you're
I'm
picky.
really hoping, yeah, but I'm just trying to perfect it.
It's a
like
good type.
Yeah, it's a
perfectionist.
good. No, it's not a
Yeah.
bad type, but like you're
Trying.
picky.
I'm gonna say that, and then I post something, people are not gonna like it.
What's being single like?
Wait, but I was gonna say
obviously-
probably my birthday. I might post something like a
Oh,
music.
we
Oh,
might
on
get
your
a birthday
birthday?
drop.
Little birthday release?
Yeah.
When's your birthday again?
October 11th.
You're gonna be 19.
So soon.
Yes, sir.
How does that feel?
Actually, one of the less like big difference years, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
No, that's how I felt.
Right,
Yeah.
like I was like 16 was big, 17 was big, 18 was huge, 19 doesn't compare anything
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
Really?
19's kind of like
It's
that,
like- it's
that
just
that
like-
awkward age between 20 and 21.
And by the way, for y'all going through that, like if you just turned 18, you're like, I don't know what to do with my life, all this bullshit, like don't worry about it, like you're good, 100%. You're only 18. Like trust me.
Figure it out when you're 19.
and if you're not,
I promise you, it is a year, so it is some time. So
exactly. I want to talk about
being single,
being single. Something I've been for.
yeah.
I lost count after
I'm
like
newly single.
Okay.
we can go down your rabbit
We
hole
are
afterwards.
all single.
I'm
No,
single.
no, but we're all single though.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
all
yeah.
single. You been in a relationship for how many years?
Like 3.5 and
3.5
some.
years or
Yeah.
something like that. That's bizarre.
Right.
How's life been being single?
Right? I mean, honestly, life's been way different, obviously.
Different.
What I can say is just that like I enjoy it cuz like, you know, obviously getting to talk to new people and stuff like that is amazing.
It's always
I love socializing and having fun. And I think that, you know, sometimes I miss the aspects of having a partner, like a girlfriend, and like, for example, like just like calling her and like whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think, you know, I always feel like this generation is thinking about love way too much for their own good.
I agree.
And they think it's the most important aspect of life when you're probably not going to marry that person that you're with right now.
I agree.
I'm sorry to, like,
Sorry to break it to you guys in relationships watching.
maybe you will, I don't know. I think, like, Ed Sheeran married his high school, like,
The
sweetheart. or
odds of it
whatever.
are low though.
Yeah, there's like statistics.
Very,
that
yeah,
show
very
it's
low.
very low.
So, yeah, don't take it to heart.
You've just
It's
been,
not. It's not the most important thing in life.
Don't take it to heart.
Don't take it to heart. It might like, you know, it might
hurt.
emotionally and physically mess you up, but don't take it to heart.
Yeah.
Just let it
They
go.
don't mean it.
Yeah.
It don't mean none.
Gigi actually just is going through a breakup right now.
Okay, how's that?
Yeah.
How's that been?
It's
Ben.
been interesting.
Yeah.
It was very on and off for like the past month, and then it was
Right.
like
No, you can tell him the truth.
no, it was on and off. For
No,
a while.
cause I remember, not to like just like say it, but we were like in a car with all of us, and I don't know, yeah, it just looked like it was going downhill from that. So,
Yeah.
cause obvious reasons which aren't your fault. But
Yeah, I think. No, go ahead.
say your experience.
So, but yeah, well, what's your experience? Maybe you guys can give each other like some little breakup advice, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can have a little therapy session.
I think that I learned that I blame myself for a lot of the ways I reacted, but I only reacted that. Like, you have to understand, I'm a very emotional person, but I also let go of emotions very quickly once I realized things happen. But I didn't do that this time, and I had a really hard time accepting that. I don't want to say he was in control of my emotions, but he was, and I think that was like a personal issue above all else because everything he was doing was affecting my daily life, and I don't think that's
In what
good.
way?
Like I was just crying every day, like when I
Yeah, that's what
Well,
I feel like if you which I did at this young age, it's unhealthy to kind of invest so much of yourself into just one person.
somebody else, yeah.
Speaking of crying, you know, you brought about how you would cry every day, and not to air you out or anything. I just feel like this is a great time to talk about it. Props to you. But you've got a very unique cry. A very unique cry.
Does she?
And I'm only saying
is
that. No, listen.
Oh, thanks.
I don't mean that in a disrespectful way, but I'm only saying that because I remember when it was all like, I remember when it first started falling over. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? The glass first started shattering, and you were actually at my house. I remember you on the phone, and it was like the flick of the switch. You were just like arguing, talking your shit, and then you were just like,
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
and you started like hooting and
You
hollering.
look like a dinosaur.
I was like, who was anyone else there here?
No.
Were you there?
Bro.
I just remember hearing and I was like,
Oh my
oh
gosh.
my gosh, that's real.
Was it like that? Like,
Nah, yeah. I remember we were
I'm very much a dramatic crier.
And like the you know how like people break in between cries? You were like,
I think part of that comes from just how my voice sounds, bro. Like everything is affected by like.
well, no, it sounded like something at the end of a movie. Like I wasn't necessarily
Yeah.
upset by it or like.
No, yeah, I remember making my first video about the fact
rough.
that I was not gonna post about the breakup for a couple days because that's not how I am, and I was gonna.
Yeah, I've seen you on my For You page more than real life. That's real. Like, I'm not even kidding, and I don't, like, that has nothing to do with me. Like, I don't even watch that stuff.
Yeah, so I.
Yeah, I see. I always be scrolling past your TikToks, man.
Like that has nothing to do with me. I don't even watch that stuff, and like I keep seeing you.
I don't know why you keep coming in. I'm not even interacting with the algorithm,
No.
man. Like, I don't know why.
I remember. So he told me he was making a video of us, and it was us like pinky promising not to like hurt each other or whatever. And he recorded it, and he wanted it for memories. That's what he told me. And I remember opening my phone on my way to a football game, and that video is posted all over the internet with 20 million views. 20 million views this bitch
wait,
posted it.
wait,
Do you want to
posted?
see it?
Yeah.
It's pinned.
No,
on his
I saw it, bro.
It's pinned on his
It's the top one. It has,
profile.
like, it literally has like 20-something million views,
And
bro.
hold on, I'll literally
it's-
play the
it's
video.
Why did I never see this? Wasn't on my For You page. I would have not scrolled
It
past it.
wasn't
I
on
would
my
have
For You
watched
page
it.
either. I had to
What
look
are
it
we
up.
talking about?
Somebody told me.
So
Bro, and I was like, that is
Are you
so
lost?
Yes.
my
messed
okay,
up.
so
Talk-
Okay, so what happened?
Austin don't even look sad in that video either,
No.
bro.
and it
Like, he
was-
looks like a dick
Nah,
in
he
that
was-
video.
Okay, so when we broke up, our final conversation, we made a video, and it was like, or he wanted a video for like safekeeping of our final video together, like pinky promising not to hurt each other.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, yeah, that's like fine. I'm hysterically crying. I couldn't really get a word out, but I go, I'm not even kidding. An hour later, I go onto social media and I see my face, and he posted the video with 19.3 million views, and it's his top pinned video.
Number one pin on his.
Oh, wow, that's actually crazy. I mean, did you ask him not to post it or anything? Or, like, he was...
I said this
Bro,
isn't
that's
going.
like-
I said
he
this isn't
was gonna
going
post
anywhere,
it?
right?
Okay, yeah,
And then like,
of course.
Bro, it's also one of those things where you shouldn't have to be like, yo, don't post this.
yeah, here I'll show you.
Oh my god, like that's such a like swindle.
It was so.
Oh, I actually seen that. Yeah, I saw that.
I was in so much pain.
I did see that on my For You
actually
page.
saw that.
That's you
I
see.
scrolled right
I'm
past
like,
it.
No. Yeah, I did. But that's crazy.
Wait,
So
I'm sorry.
no, it's okay. It's just
what were you pinky promising?
we wouldn't hurt each other.
Well, he broke his pinky promise.
Honestly.
It was
did.
just like a thing we did in our relationship. But I was like, okay, yeah, you can have the video. Like, it's not going anywhere. Like, right? And I go
But-
on 30 minutes later, and it's all over the internet. And I was
See, you should have been like, yeah, you can make the video, send me a hard copy right afterwards, because if you retaliate, I'm retaliating even harder. You should have like,
yeah,
Two
but I
steps
don't
ahead.
wanna,
Well,
I didn't want to hurt him. That was never my goal. My goal was always, I've hurt a lot of people that have hurt me. Like, they've hurt me first, and so
they say,
I always hurt-
darling,
hurt people.
hurt people.
yeah. And I didn't want to do that to him. Like, I
Philosophy.
wanted to keep it very private. And so
whatnot.
I had to make a video after that because everybody knew we were broken up. So I remember making the video and going back to my cry. I was like, we broke up. And
Oh
everybody
wait, I
was
think
like,
yeah, you do have a video of it.
Everybody,
Maybe I might have seen it on his For You page, but you probably.
everybody was like, he didn't even look like he cared.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he made one right after. Of course.
Obviously.
He had to say something.
I mean, we all know his like intentions have always been to be like a big influencer, you know.
Yeah, but I didn't think that was his intention.
That's kind of a really slime ball move to like post
it
that.
really hurt
That
me.
really is honestly like I would never.
Sham.
I would never post anything about like something like that.
Yeah, we were public, so I didn't care if he
yeah.
posted a video, but
I-
that
yeah,
one was
I would
very
have posted.
private.
I meant like anything like that. I might have
Oh.
posted a video of me talking about
Yeah.
it. Especially if it was a
you
public
playing
relationship, you know, gotta let the fans know. But
Alright, guys.
bro, I remember.
Thanks for sharing with the world.
You shared it with the world. What do you mean? Okay, but like that little,
that's
that little,
actually crazy.
it
Yeah.
was. I kid you not. It was like that, but you like yelled it
Bro,
the first time.
Yeah.
no, I remember one time we were filming for
I'm just trying to add crude humor, by the way. Like I'm not
No, I
dissing
don't care.
your
no,
emotions.
we were filming.
I don't care. I have an interesting laugh and voice, and
I don't think I've ever heard you laugh.
Well, it's
Not
okay.
laugh.
It's okay.
Not
He's
laugh.
he's a ginger. It's okay. Like
he's not a ginger, is he?
Who?
What do you mean?
Austin.
Is he? Are you
I
asking
don't
us
think, no, yeah, I don't think
about
he's
the
a ginger.
color of your ex-boyfriend's hair?
Genuinely, I think he's blonde.
No, he's definitely ginger.
Oh, he does
yeah,
not
right?
look blonde.
Yeah, he's definitely
in the video
ginger.
I saw.
And he's a perm. So like.
yeah, and he is.
All right. Anyways, but like I remember
thought
we
he
were
was
filming for Goat Fam, like the short form in here one day, and we
Lev
walked.
was like, yeah, not here,
Not around here, partner.
not around here, partner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm dramatic.
How are you doing after your breakup?
I'm doing better. I think.
Would you say you're ready to move on?
How long ago was it? Was that bad to ask?
No.
No, it's just she's laughing because like she knows that she can't actually get rid of him because like she keeps going back. She's one of those girls like
Are
she keeps
you?
going back and forth.
I mean, if
You shouldn't do that.
I can't help you.
we went.
Right?
That's not my
Right?
job.
We went
can't
no
help
you.
contact 2 days ago. No,
You
3
said
days,
what?
3 days ago now.
You went no contact, or you broke no contact.
No, we went no contact 3 days ago.
Okay.
We were no contact and we broke it because I needed my shirt back.
Okay, sure.
No, but I'm doing better. I think coming out here has made it a lot easier. Talking to the podcast has made it better. My best friend has made it better, so it's been good.
I have a question. This is something that I've actually never asked you too, and like I think is like a healthy discussion. What was your first impression of me? After you share, I'll give you mine of you.
Like online or when I
No,
met
I
you?
already know you had no reason to like me online. For your first impression. I probably would have hated me too. But I'm saying in person, like when we actually met for the first time.
I'd probably hate me too. Okay. Yeah. My first impression of you, like just
When that gate swung open,
oh,
was I shorter or like taller than you?
Yeah,
expected?
that was my first. What I was gonna tell you right now. I was like, wow, he's actually taller than I thought.
Wow.
I thought you were gonna say shorter.
I thought you were gonna say yeah.
No, I
He's a
actually
crazy
like.
kid.
I thought you were shorter for some reason.
How
'cause
tall are
I think
you?
maybe everybody painted it out to be like that, but
They did.
you're not.
Wait, how tall are you?
Lev's like, you're
that
not
Was,
peculiarly small.
you're just petite.
You told me you were 5'8" one time.
So I told you I was 5'8". Because
You lied.
Yeah, I lied. For sure.
Yeah, I know.
So
and the thing is, the only reason I feel like guys do lie is because girls put such an emphasis on it that.
but here's the thing.
Well, but I
think
never
might.
have. I've never put an emphasis on.
But hold on.
I got-
let me
I
just
get
let me
you,
let me
but-
let me say something real quick.
You know-
I
you know-
didn't lie to Gigi about my height because it was like a power move or like I was into her or anything.
Oh,
I
no,
probably
no,
just did it
no.
to be funny.
Yeah.
But I can believe it because especially at that point, I was really short. So
Still are.
but no, I grew like.
Oh no, there are some girls that I mean, I always say my real height, and they never believe me.
I
your real
just
height?
genuinely.
What's your real height?
I'm like 5'9.5".
Okay, so I'll say my real height now. This is like
I'll
an
believe that.
exclusive. And then
Yeah.
Google.
No, and the thing is, most people they're like, "Oh no, you're not. No, stand next to me." Like, no, you're not. And then it's like, "Oh no,
Then you're
no,
lying.
boom, boom, you're lying. No, you're."
5'9"
the
and
girl
a
is
half
lying.
would be such a weird height to lie about because you're
Yeah,
throwing
at
that
least,
half
at least
in there.
I'd be like,
It's like-
at least I'd be like
5'10".
5'11".
Like yeah, if you're 5'9" and a half
Like-
and you're gonna lie about your height, you're gonna say I'm 5'10".
Right.
5'10".
Girls lie about their height though too.
I've said 5'10" before.
And their
though.
age.
Bro, I've said 6'1" before.
Why do all girls lie about
Why
their
do girls
Why-
lie about their age?
Do girls lie to you about their age ever?
Sometimes, yeah.
Not that I've found out of.
They do. I've found so many girls, like so many girls that I've been friends with, just lying about their age and height. A lot of my friends lie about their height.
Speaking of height, you guys didn't want me to like address
No, I
my
do
real
wanna know.
height,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Address
Give
it,
us your
address
true
it.
height. Give us your true height.
So
Don't
what I
lie.
was saying, this is for Google as well, so like they can change their articles. Because ask Siri. Don't laugh. Ask Siri how tall I am right now.
It says you're 4'10", I'm pretty sure.
No
Oh,
way.
thanks for spoiling it.
No way.
How tall is Gavin Magnus?
4'3".
4'3" it says.
It says Gavin Magnus.
When did they update it? When you were,
4'3" is like half of
3 inches
Gigi.
tall.
So
when-
let me be clear real quick. Let me be clear. Let me be clear. Listen.
Let me be clear.
I got my license in the mail. Ran upstairs, showed my brother, and I was like, "Look, I got my license! Oh my god!" He was like, "How tall does it say you are?" Huh? And I was like, "I don't know. What are they? 5'8". I'm 5'8", bro. Like I'm growing. Oh my gosh. He was like, and I think you were there too. And you were like, "You're not 5'8". You're like, and then we were like, "Pull out the measuring tape right now." And then we measured me. What was I, like 5'7" or 5'6.5"?
I thought you were 5'5".
But it's funny because I'm so short that when girls ask me how tall I am, I lowball them on my height because that shows me if they're like really here for me or not. So like if a girl's like, how tall are you? I'll be like, I don't know, 5'4",
I literally always
5'5".
I tell girls on like if it's a dating app and something and they ask me,
But then
I'll
it's
be
like, I
I'm
pull up and I'm
5'6". I tell
tall
them I'm
to them.
5'6". Because I honestly it's if a girl values height that much, it's honestly such a turn off to me. It's such an ick. It's like, why do you care
Why
about?
are you insecure about your height? Is that
No.
why it would be a turnoff to you?
No, I just find it like for like my boys that struggle, you know, like
Who struggle?
No, I agree though.
you know, for my short kings out there, you know, it's just like,
Yeah.
bro, nah, this girl doesn't like short people. Nah, I don't like you, bro. Like,
I've never.
I think it's weird to
I
not
like
like
that.
somebody
I like
because
that
of that.
you call me tall though all the time.
Stand up real quick.
Like, if there's a girl that's like 5'2" and she's like, he needs to be 6 foot, I'm like,
Yeah, no, I don't agree with that.
I
'Cause
understand wanting a dude taller than you,
Wait, you
but
guys
like,
aren't that. No, back to back. You guys aren't that far. Wait, no, come over here.
take the beanie off.
Yeah, You guys are not that far off.
Official measuring.
Yeah, see, like, we're not.
You guys are only like 2-3 inches off, which makes sense if you're 5'6".
Yeah.
That's a lot.
I have never lied about my height. I mean,
I don't know why you would. You're 5'2", right?
Yeah,
5'1".
guys don't
Yeah.
care about that really.
Guys
really
care if a
don't.
girl's tall.
my friend who's like,
I don't think so. I
we're-
mean, I think.
what
it's-
about 6
I mean,
foot?
you know me, dog.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think
Preferentially-
about girls that are 5'6" or 6 foot?
W's.
Okay. Because
You know
I have
the
a friend
first-
that lies
you know
about
the
her height.
first-
That's what.
Hey, you know the first girl I ever kissed was 6 foot?
I
Or not the first, I guess. The first like real kiss.
I'm
I had
okay
was,
with a
like,
girl being tall if they're okay with me being
Short.
looking like their son.
W.
If I was with a girl who was 6 foot and we walked together in public, people would be like, "Oh my
your
god,
son-
he's so cute, adorable," and I'd be like, "Wow,
What's his name?
wow." That's exactly.
I
what
just
happened.
asked because my friend. I have.
How long have you been breastfeeding
All my friends are
him? He
tall.
looks so big.
I thought you were about to say, "How long have you been short for?"
What?
A whole
Forever.
life.
Most of my friends at home are tall, and they all are like really insecure about it. That's why I asked. Because one of them specifically is always like, "I'm 5'10", and I'm like,
Yeah, and guess what? They make boys insecure about their heights because they're insecure about theirs. Because they're like, oh, blah blah blah, you're
that
not
makes
tall.
sense.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah,
I feel
it
like
just
all
is what it is.
all guys' insecurities stem from like women's like image of them. Cause like guys aren't like I'm not hypercritical of any dude. Like I think dudes like
Why would
Yeah,
you?
but are
why would
you-
exactly.
Are you
Why would you care about what
hypercritical-
another
but are you-
dude looks like if you're a dude?
Are you
Wait, but
hyper-
let me say this. I could see Gigi. I don't think she's hypercritical of.
No, I don't think she is. But like it's the
So
girls.
there it is.
It's
So
the
why
girls
you say
who.
just women.
No, I'm saying it's the girls who like create that like critical image
Yeah.
of men that men feel like they need to like.
There's really,
be
like-
Sure, I
oh,
guess, yeah,
I'm
like-
insecure about my height now. Like you would never be insecure about your
Like
height
in the
if girls
social-
never said, "Oh, I want a tall man."
Like in the
Like-
society norms of dating, how like girls would, if girls
Yeah.
are okay, usually like you're
Well, like it's
chasing
the
them.
reverse for girls. Like what guys want out of girls, they feel insecure about things because of what guys want from a girl.
I'm trying to give
I
you
mean-
the
You
know what I
benefit
mean?
of the doubt.
I will say, I will I very much want someone taller than me, but it's kind of impossible to find someone not taller than me.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Not impossible.
What's your type?
I don't have one. I really don't.
See, like, if
Just
someone asks,
not disrespectful.
that's a big thing for me. But like, if someone
Yeah.
asks me, like, yeah, I guess I'm very similar in that sense because like people always ask me like, oh, what's your type? And I'm like, I don't know. If I like you, I like you. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just like
But I haven't like really found a girl like that does disrespect me like that. Honestly.
Yeah,
Is
I've
it
had
your-
one of those.
Really?
Who?
The first letter?
It's like
How many syllables?
but yeah, like I've dealt with
Yeah.
people
But
like that.
honestly, yeah. I feel like though I have a type of personality that I'm like
You're very
to
chill.
another personality. If
You're
it's
stoic.
like me and another person, I can like morph and like kind of, cause I'm more of like I'm just, you know what I mean? Like
Flexible?
Yeah, I flex.
You're you're open to whatever.
for sure.
Yeah. What's your
sure.
type in guys?
That was so like I suck at explaining things.
I like.
No, you
need
did
to
great.
get
I
better.
think the biggest thing, and this has always been something, I like people highly intelligent because I got myself in a problem with
Wait,
that.
highly intelligent?
Yeah.
So your ex was not your type?
wait.
No. But like he was really,
Megamind.
he was really smart, but I get confused with highly intelligent and manipulative.
You get confused.
I
can-
like
can
people
see
that I can have a conversation with.
Okay, well, like I feel like there's a clear difference between highly intelligent and manipulative. If you're just looking for the right things, like if you're looking for someone who's highly intelligent, ask them like math problems and things
No,
like that.
not
And if you're
like
looking
that.
for someone who's like manipulative, just ask them
Not
sociopathic
highly
problems.
intelligent like that. I'm saying like knows how to get around in life, and they're not like
Can read a room, has
Yeah,
like
yeah.
common
Yeah,
sense,
yeah.
like
common sense.
has like
Can
basic,
have a
you
good
know, ability to
conversation about more
survive
than
life.
just like stupid shit. I guess.
Of course.
I don't really have a physical type though because everybody I prefer blonde hair, but
You mean ginger?
No, blonde.
Lev's got blonde hair.
Yes, he does. Good observation, Gavin.
Sorry, I just
No.
It's a lot more blonde than
and you're, you know, he doesn't have a perm too.
yeah, it's natural
Like the
curls.
curls are
There.
natural.
Yeah.
Put in their shea butter.
This is gonna be every podcast I go on.
What do you put in there?
That's
Cantu?
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah. I put him on Cantu cream.
Cantu.
I was like, I don't even have curly hair, and I know more about it than this guy.
Well, I used to never put anything in my hair. My hair would always just look good. So like, I never looked into products.
Yeah.
Thanks.
But like, as I got super long, it started getting like a
No,
little bit
yeah,
worse.
because my hair isn't like tight curls. I do need products still.
Yeah. My hair
Is that the difference? Tight curls versus normal curls?
Well, no, most
or not
curls-
normal
Well, there's
curls,
so
but
there
like,
there's coils, then there's tight curls, then there's like curls, wavy, straight.
I have like tight curls that like turn
Yeah.
into coils. But like, I don't have like.
So is
kind
that
of
why you
like
kind of get like
coils?
dreadlocky
what kind of
type
curls do
hair?
I have?
Yeah. Wavy.
You would have like
Wait.
your hair has
You kind of
volume. I would
beach
say. I wouldn't
waves.
say it's like curly.
You kinda
Maybe
have
if you put
beach
some
waves.
product in it, then it like brush your hair for a little bit. It might get like some lev action going, or like some Jake action.
Yeah, your brother
Like
does
actually,
have really
I'm
curly
serious.
hair, and you have like
I feel like
really
you didn't brush it out.
straight hair.
Let it like, you know.
No, I have like pretty wavy hair. I'll pop out and there's a curl or two. You'll see.
I feel like if you did the right thing to your hair, you could definitely get the wavy look.
100%.
Yeah.
My hair is, I would say straight, but it also just looks like a matted mess. That's
All right.
my hair.
Yeah.
Can we
I
talk
would-
about
I
the
would definitely
political
say
and
I-
economic state of the world real quick?
Yo, bro.
What?
Did we all just not laugh? Okay. I thought it was funny.
I wasn't like trying to be funny. I was like being serious, guys.
Okay, fine. Okay, let's talk economics.
No, let's talk.
Well, there was a
let's
wildfire
talk
in California.
politics.
So let's talk about
politics.
Donald Trump just used Net Spend's song. on
That was
TikTok.
insane.
That
and
was
I saw
done-
the guy. I saw the guy on my For You. You know the guy. You know the guy.
I know the guy.
He made it. Wait, he used someone's song?
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah. I came up on my For You.
Talking about Walt.
what?
Wait,
No.
you mean the guy?
Trump literally used a Net Spend TikTok audio. Like, what the hell?
He did.
Bro,
Yeah.
what are we? living.
What?
It's crazy.
Like the two,
Bro,
the-
type
bro,
of
yo,
brain
Trump
rot
is low-key
business, bro.
tapped in. With, like,
listen.
social media.
Before this conversation prolongs, I know nothing about politics.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
just
I don't.
speaking
I
to-
don't know. I'm not looking, and I'm just saying I've seen Trump on social media more than I've seen Kamala.
I just feel like
I'm
no.
not gonna lie. I've seen Kamala more.
Yeah,
I
I've
was
definitely
gonna-
seen Kamala more.
Ironically,
I've definitely seen things like about Kamala and stuff,
Kamala-
but
Kamala's
No, no, no,
marketing team is
I-
being worked overtime for sure.
I got
seen-
I got
I've
a
seen-
brand
yeah.
deal the other day.
I mean, she hopped in kind of late. They probably are like.
I got a
locking
brand
in
deal
right
the other
now.
day for a Kamala Harris song. And I didn't do it because I don't like politics on my page. Most
Yeah.
people don't. But I was like, there's no way Kamala Harris has a song to vote for her, and she's sending it to influencers to do.
To like sound promos.
Yes.
yeah.
Bro, they're
And
like
she-
politicians
That is
are
our
learning,
country.
bro. Politicians are learning.
She's texted. She also, I saw she texted like Bryce Hall and like a couple of influencers, and I was like,
Dude, didn't Bryce Hall make like a video about
Yeah.
her being like, yeah.
Yeah.
What was your first impression of me when you met me?
I don't remember, bro.
Yeah, I'm pretty
you weren't
forgetful.
impressionable
Pretty
enough to
forgetful.
remember.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
He was so focused about like Gavin. He was like,
honestly, come on.
What did we do the first day we met?
bro, you were holding a
We
basketball.
went to the mall with Jordan.
Oh yeah, that's
On
what
the
we
whip.
did do, bro. I was like, I remember I was so. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I was so. Yes, I would nervous, but like I wouldn't say nervous is like the exact term to pinpoint what I was feeling. But like, bro, I just remember being like, you were with me. I was like, holy shit, like, whoa, like, I was like fixing my posture.
That was
and
a
I was
canon event.
Huh? Yeah, that
was
was
a
a
canon.
canon event for sure. But I was like, this is either gonna go one or two ways. Either like we're not gonna like vibe at all, and like we're just not gonna like mess with each other, or we're gonna be really good friends.
Yeah.
And like I don't see it going any other way. And like thankfully we got along pretty well, and like there were things that we could converse about
Right.
and learn about each other. But I will never forget. I genuinely will never forget when I first saw you on like their social media, and then like the 3 years went by of like us just having this like
knowing each
no
other without
contact
knowing each
rule.
other.
Yeah, like no interest in meeting each other,
Right.
or at least on your end. Because I was always trying to be like, you can ask him. I was like,
You really wanted to meet
take
you,
it
bro.
back like circa 2022, bro. Like before, like the year before we even like talked about meeting, I was like always running around like not the house, but like I was always telling like Cole and everyone like, bro, like I feel like we would just be such good homies, bro. Like I just want to meet him so bad.
Yeah.
But then like I just knew that
were
everything would work.
were you filming with your ex at the time at that point yet?
Yeah, right?
I think I had just started to.
Oh, okay.
And that probably didn't make it better too when you found that out. You were probably like, oh fuck this guy even more.
How did that make you feel when like you hadn't met Gavin yet and he was like filming with Piper and like
I honestly felt more betrayed by the team behind my ex. Well, it was like that was kind of like they were basically the ones that told me all this stuff about Gavin and like why I shouldn't like be friends
So
with him.
two-faced.
basically.
really they were telling you not to be friends with Gavin?
Yeah. I mean, I think y'all had like some legal action or whatever, like at the time, and they just set me up against him. I was, very young, impressionable
Yeah,
at the
of
time.
course.
Did that
and
affect your overall opinion of him? Like,
Well, yeah, for sure.
Of course, of course.
So because of that, that made me be like, what? And like, blah, blah, blah. Like, some time passed, and then they're like, okay, we're going to start filming with him. And that made me like, okay, what? Made me double down on it, where I was like,
Yeah, you just
know
told
what
me
I
not
mean?
to meet him and be friends
Yeah.
with him, and now
So
you're
I
gonna
could
start
do either
filming with
one
him.
thing or two things, and sometimes it could be not good, but I like to be a man of my word and try and carry myself with dignity and everything. So I stuck to whatever I felt was right, and But as I said, after I changed my mind,
Yeah. What was kind of like the turning point when you were just like,
dude,
you know what?
Yeah, look,
Maybe
fuck it.
maybe I'll meet the old pal.
I don't remember. You see, I remember it was.
It was more of just like you
definitely-
just one day were like,
Like,
I
you just
was
came
in
to
my
it?
room and I was just like, I don't remember what happened. It was nobody that talked to me. Like, and it's like people think that, like people that know me think that like somebody talked to me or like this which a lot of people did talk to me. Like they were really really trying to do that. I ended up doing it because I was just in my room and I was like, man, like what am I doing? Like let me just do it. Like basically, I don't remember. It was like probably something.
I remember Jordan. I think you were with he was in town at the time, and he just texted me. I remember I was on my way. I was on my way home. I was on my way home filming filming at her house, and I'm on my way home, and he literally texted me. He was like, "Yo, I think he just said like randomly said like he's like down," and I just remember like looking at my phone, like driving. I was driving, and I was like, oh my god. I was like, this is real. And then so I remember being like tell him to like add my Snapchat or something. I didn't know how to like properly communicate with you. I was like, what's this form of communication?
That was so
like
awkward.
I was like,
yeah.
And then I remember I just texted him, and I think I was like, yo, like glad we're like on good terms. Sorry we never got off like on the right foot. Like apologies for that. Like glad we're like good now.
Yeah.
I remember it got leaked that we were like friends. Remember, because like we didn't.
Oh, yeah,
announce it first.
something-
We went to like the
yeah,
rolling
Shake Shack.
skating thingy.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Were you there?
Yeah. The roller derby thing where you like go in circles.
Oh,
roller
yeah.
skating rink?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was quite a time.
Hey,
Why are you barefoot, bro? What?
That's
Oh,
his
God.
foot pillow.
I just gotta let the dogs air out sometimes, you know.
It was
It's
better than me
gross, I
having
know.
2 pillows. So.
It scares some guests away, but we're glad you stayed.
You're inclusive.
I like to feel connected to the set. I like
So
to feel
far.
connected to the
Am I
podcast.
tripping, or is this jukebox not on?
It's not.
It's not?
I wondered. This time we didn't turn it on. Yesterday we did. Can we also all agree it's really hot in this room?
It's getting.
Yeah, it gets pretty hot in
At
here.
first I was like freezing. And
I am actually getting to sweat a little bit.
But Lev,
Yeah.
we want to thank you for coming on the show today. You know, we want to.
Of course.
We want to.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, guys. Make sure you subscribe and check out us.
on all
Make sure you
streams.
guys subscribe and check us out on Spotify, Apple Music. Go listen to the podcast elsewhere. Is there anything you would like to promote or talk about? Anything you want people to look out for?
Love you guys. Thank you for loving me, supporting me. Check my music out. Dropping new stuff soon. Probably my best stuff yet. Check out my TikTok, Instagram, and yeah.
Bye.